Hey guys, this is on my GoPro, so I don't know how it's going to work out, but I just did a load of content that I decided to start putting out via YouTube and on Facebook and stuff. I'm going to do video vlogs as they're getting called, and I did them on my iPod, and then it decided to not record any audio. So as good as I look, it's not much use to you without hearing what I've got to say. All I was doing was explaining that I'm a trainer in Abu Dhabi, as most of you all know because you'll already be following my stuff. And I'm going to start answering questions that I get asked on a regular basis. Usually, a lot of these you might have heard the answers to already, but you're going to get to know my opinion on the subject. Okay, so this morning I've already been asked what people should eat before they train, and it was by someone who trains very early in the morning at 6 AM. That person obviously doesn't get up in time to eat 2 hours before they train, and neither would I want them to, really. Sleep's more important than that. So what I suggested is that she trains on a coffee and some nuts about half an hour before she trains. Okay, that way she's not training on an overly full stomach with food sloshing around. She feels hopefully quite alert because of the caffeine, and she can have something a little bit more substantial after the training session. She should neither be feeling really hungry on that, because it's so early in the morning. If she'd been up for a couple of hours, you're probably starting to get hungry by then. But that's my my take on training if you've not got time to eat before you train. If you have got time to eat before you train, and you're training a couple of hours after you wake up, or maybe even a little bit more than that, and you've got 2 hours, let's say, before you train, in that case, then try having something a bit more substantial. I still wouldn't go heavy from a carbohydrate point of view. That's dependent on goals, of course, but most people's goals that I train, they're looking to lose fat in some way, shape or form. And if you fuel on carbohydrates, that's much less likely to happen. So what I'd suggest is that if you're going to have a proper breakfast a couple of hours before your training session, then you can have something like eggs and salmon, maybe some vegetables with that. Any form of protein along with some decent fats is always a great breakfast. And if that's 2 hours before your train, you should be golden as you're coming into your training session. If you're not feeling so alert just after that, and you're still pretty sleepy after your night's sleep, then you could always throw in a coffee with some full fat milk about 20 minutes to 30 minutes before your actual training session, but obviously after your full breakfast. So that's my take on pre-workout nutrition. Thank you very much, guys. See you soon.